All right, y'all. So I am on my way back to the gym to redeem myself. And for some reason, I guess I'd be getting too long-winded, and I'm gonna have to tell this story quick because my camera keeps cutting off. I mean, it seems like every video I do, I guess I talk too much. My camera's like, just get to the point, man. You talking too much. But anyway, y'all, so today is Monday, and it is an optional day off for me from the gym. So it's an optional rest day. Normally on Sundays, I do like a 2+ hour long run. Then I lift. So I give myself that Monday as that optional day off just in case I'm beat up and I need the extra rest day. But this morning, I didn't feel like I needed to rest until I got out of the house. And I was like, yeah, I really don't feel like doing this today. But I was like, you know what? Just go to the gym. And then I'm saying to myself, I'm like 10, 15 minutes away from the house. I'm like, well, I said, you could easily just go home. You'd be back in the bed within 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And, it'd be like it never happened. I was like, no, just go to the gym. Just get it over with. So I drove all the way to the gym today, not wanting to go work out. And why is it? They say the freaks come out at night. So most of you already know I go to the gym between 2:30 and 3 a.m. One, because it's the best time for me to film my content from my workouts. So that's the first reason. But B, because it gives me the opportunity to really I don't want to say like I'm not antisocial, but when I go to the gym, I want to work out. I don't go to the gym to necessarily make friends. I go there to work out. So I'd get to the gym today. And remember, I didn't feel like going to the gym anyway. So I get to the gym, and as I'm pulling into the parking lot, I see this guy in the parking lot. He's standing near the first row of cars. He's just standing there, fake on his phone. And you know how people act when they ain't really on their phone, but they want to act like they're on the phone. Well, he was fake on the phone. I can't say that with 100% certainty, but I'm pretty sure he was fake on the phone. So I get to the gym, and I'm like, all right. So he moves from the first row of cars up near the stores. There's Planet Fitness, and there's a store next to it. So he's still, again, fake on the phone. So I watch this guy, and I'm like, something's wrong with this guy. Something's off with this guy. And I'm like, he's plotting to do something. I don't know what, but he's plotting to do something. And, I used to work at a gym, and a bunch of the cars got broken into in the gym. And there was this group of people that were driving around to all the boutique gyms, and they were breaking into all of the cars in the parking lot. So when I seen him, this made me think of that. So I was like, all right, let me watch this guy a little bit. So I said to myself, I'm just going to sit here and look. And there's a shopping cart near the store that he was standing in front of. He takes the shopping cart and starts ramming the shopping cart into the glass of the store. Not the gym, but into the glass of the store that was closed. So I was like, all right, this guy, something is wrong with this guy. So I said to myself, all right, William, you got a choice to make. You can do one of three things. You can park on the other side of the parking lot, and you probably won't have to encounter this guy walking into the gym. But I was like, you know what? Maybe you will. And this is why I always carry my pepper spray. So I was like, yeah, that probably ain't the best option. I said, I don't go to the gym this early to be dealing with BS. So I was like, all right, that probably ain't the best option. I said, the second option, I said, you could call the police and report it and let them come deal with it. Well, I didn't go with option number 2. And I regret not going with option number 2. I said, okay, so the third option, what you could do is you could avoid this whole mess and go to the other gym and work out. The only other Planet Fitness that I know in my area that's open 24 hours a day. So I was like, you could do that. I said, out of all three options, that option sounds the best. But I really didn't want to put another 20 minutes on my commute because I already didn't feel like working out then. So I'm sitting and I'm watching. I'm hoping this guy like walks away or does something. So I'm watching, and all of a sudden, he grabs a shopping cart again and he's ramming it into the glass. Again, another 3 or 4 times. And then, like nothing, he goes back to his phone. So I'm sitting there because now I'm locked in. It's like a bad movie, but you can't look away. Like I'm locked in at this point. And then I remember, but William, you need to go work out. And maybe I was so locked in because I really didn't want to work out anyway. So I decided I'm going to go to the other gym. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to wait. I'm going to go to the other gym. So as I'm leaving, I see him picking up because they're doing construction in this parking lot. They got these big green cones to, block off certain parts of the parking lot. He's taking the cones and he's moving them around the parking lot. I was like, yeah, something's wrong with this guy. So I leave, go to the other gym, and as I'm driving down the road, I see a bunch of police cars inside this diner in the parking lot. And I was like, you know what, William, you should stop and go say something. But I was like, nah, I already don't feel like going to work out. I ain't got time for that. So I keep driving. And as I'm driving to the other gym, I'm like, you know what? Maybe this is a sign. This is an optional day off. You already don't feel like going to work out. Do you really want to drive another 20 minutes just to go do this workout? I was like, oh man, I really don't feel like working out. But I'm like, I'm already in the car. I'm committed now. Might as well just go. So I get to the other gym and I walk in and I literally had the worst workout in a long time that I can remember. I am in the gym. I'm foam rolling. And I'm like, I do not feel like doing this. I didn't feel like doing anything. I love to run, and I didn't even want to do that. I bought a new pair of sneakers. I wanted to test them out today on a treadmill. I didn't even run. I got on the treadmill, attempted to run, and I ended up walking for 10 minutes. Before that, I foam rolled for like 10 minutes. I got out on the exercise floor. I lifted for like 30 minutes. So I was in there for like 50 or so minutes, and I left. Literally, this was the worst workout I've had in a very long time. So that's why I'm on my way back to Planet Fitness, because I need to redeem myself. I need to put in an effort that was much better than the effort that I put in this morning. So I'm on my way back to the gym. And hopefully round 2 will be much better than round 1. But it just seems like there's always, not always, but this is the second time in like 2 weeks that I've ran into some weirdness at this gym. So anyway, I'm on my way to the gym, guys. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I shall talk to you on the next one.